Have you ever noticed how a man can look at you for just a second and then immediately look away, as if he's afraid you might see something in his eyes he's not ready to admit? Have you ever felt that strange tension, that silent energy when he's near you, the kind that feels real but still unspoken? Because that's the thing about men. They feel far more than they ever say. They think far deeper than they ever show. And the truth is, attraction for a man isn't loud. It's quiet, hidden, protected like a secret he guards even from himself. Tonight, I want to take you into the unspoken, into the things men feel but never confess, into the 7 truths they'll never admit about attraction, even when it's unmistakably there. So take a breath, settle into the moment, and listen closely, because what you're about to hear might finally explain everything you've sensed but couldn't understand. Secret 1. He notices everything, but pretends he doesn't. You think he didn't notice your new hair? That you laughed a little softer today? That you wore the color he once said suits you? He noticed. He always notices. Men don't say it, but attraction heightens their awareness. Suddenly, he's tuned in. His senses sharpen in ways he never admits. The way you walk, the tone of your voice when you're tired, how your eyes look when you're hiding something. But here's the secret. He pretends he doesn't know. Why? Because admitting he sees everything means admitting he cares. And caring makes him vulnerable. So he acts casual, cool, unbothered. But his mind? It replays moments you forgot happened. Maybe you felt this. A man acting distant, yet remembering tiny details he shouldn't even know. That's not coincidence. That's attraction, disguised as indifference. Secret 2. He acts less interested when he feels too much. This is the paradox. When a man likes you a little, he shows it. But when he likes you deeply, something strange happens. He becomes cautious, reserved, almost distant. It's not rejection. It's fear. Fear of messing up. Fear of wanting you more than you want him. Fear of exposing a part of himself he doesn't fully understand. So he pulls back, replies slower, makes fewer moves. But internally, his thoughts are louder than ever. He checks your messages twice. He types, deletes, types again. He replays your last conversation at night. He wonders what you meant, what you felt, whether you noticed him hesitating. This is the secret men never say out loud. The deeper the attraction, the quieter they become. Secret 3. He remembers the little moments you forgot. Attraction creates memory. Not the big things. Anyone can remember those. But the small moments, the ones only someone who feels deeply would store. He remembers the joke you laughed at, the song you mentioned, the way you looked away when you were nervous, the coffee you said you love, the dream you barely whispered. You think he didn't notice. You think it slipped his mind. But men remember differently, quietly, privately, with a kind of depth they never admit. Not because they want to impress you, but because their heart was paying attention even when their face wasn't. Maybe you've seen this. The man who suddenly brings up something you said weeks ago, as if it mattered to him the entire time. It did. He just never told you. Secret 4. He gets jealous, but tries to hide it. Jealousy, the one emotion men never want to admit, not even to themselves. When he's attracted to you, even the idea of someone else having your attention stings. He won't show it, he can't, because jealousy reveals interest. Interest reveals vulnerability, and vulnerability is what he avoids at all costs. So he masks it with silence, with distance, with I'm fine, but inside, his mind races. Who was she texting? Why did she smile like that? Does he make her happier than I do? Am I replaceable? A man's jealousy isn't loud. It's quiet and inward, controlled but undeniable. If he ever changed his tone suddenly, if he became colder for no clear reason, if he acted strange after seeing you talk to someone else, that wasn't mood. That was emotion he refused to confess. Secret 5. He studies your energy more than your words. Women communicate through expression. Men communicate through observation. When a man is attracted to you, he doesn't just listen. He reads you, your energy, your pauses, your hesitations, your tone, the shift in your mood. You might tell him, I'm okay, but he'll sense the heaviness behind it. You might smile, but he'll feel the exhaustion beneath it. Attraction turns a man into an emotional detective. He starts understanding you without you explaining. He senses when something is off. He senses when something is bothering you. He senses when something is changing inside you. And the irony? He won't tell you he notices. He'll keep that silent too. Because revealing understanding means revealing emotional depth. A depth he isn't ready to show. But he feels it. Every shift, every change, every unspoken emotion. Secret 6. He imagines a future with you. Even early, this one is real and rarely admitted. When a man is genuinely attracted, his mind naturally jumps ahead. What would life look like with her? What kind of partner would she be? Would I feel safe with her? Would we make sense long term? Even if things are new, even if nothing is official. His heart starts constructing moments you haven't lived yet. Not because he's planning anything, but because attraction makes him curious about the possibilities. He imagines conversations. He imagines small moments. He imagines what it feels like to hold you when life gets heavy. He imagines your laugh in a home you don't share yet. He won't tell you this, ever, because it makes him feel exposed, too hopeful, too invested. But it happens more often than you think. A man may act casual, but inside, he's already wondering who he could become with someone like you. Secret 7. He's afraid you'll see how much he cares. This is the deepest, rawest truth. The core of everything men hide. Attraction, real attraction, scares them. Not because they don't want it, but because caring gives you power. The power to hurt them. The power to reject them. The power to see the side of them they don't show to the world. So he protects himself. With silence. With distance. With jokes. With busyness. With emotional layers he thinks keep him safe. But underneath all of that, he cares more than he'll ever admit. He thinks about you more than he should. He replays your conversations long after you've forgotten them. He compares every woman to you, even if he'd never confessed that truth. Men aren't emotionless. They're just trained to hide the emotions that matter most. So here's the real truth. Men don't hide attraction because they're cold. They hide it because it exposes something tender inside them. Something fragile. Something real. And maybe you felt confused by a man's silence, or frustrated by his mixed signals, or hurt by his hesitation. But remember this, a man who hides his feelings often feels the deepest. A man who becomes quiet often cares the most. And a man who seems unsure is often terrified of how sure his heart already is. So ask yourself, have you seen these secrets in someone? Have you felt that unspoken energy? That quiet attraction he tried so hard to conceal? Because sometimes the truth isn't in what a man says. It's in what he can't say, what he won't say, what he's afraid to say. And if this reached you tonight, if it made something inside you finally make sense, then share it. Someone else might need these words too. And if you want more videos like this, more truth, more psychology, more emotional clarity, don't forget to like and subscribe. You're not alone. You're just finally understanding what was always there, hidden behind the silence.